Have you noticed something? I told you, large language models have to physically come out into the physical world. And what they are doing is starting with hardware products. Once again, the iPhone and the Samsung Android phase has took its stance in the world. And now we need new hardware. We need new innovation. So at this time, we have things like the RabbitR1. We have things like the Meta Ray-Bans. And we also have things like the Humane AI Pin. So with all that being said, we're starting to see more hardware, more cameras, large language models, and large action models. And what's going to end up happening is Meta is going to start getting on to action taking on their hardware. Apple is going to start getting on to action taking on their hardware. And every other company after that will start doing it as well. Microsoft has already started this with Copilot. They now have it in their Microsoft 365 collection where you can use it in Word, Excel, and any other Microsoft product, where you're now telling the AI to create things in these products. It's not just you're getting responses back from a large language model. You're actually being created an actual event or an actual project, and it's actually being analyzed. It's actually being created. This is actually an action that the AI is taking, instead of just giving you information from the large language model. So definitely look out over the next couple of years with these AI hardware products starting to take either more effect on our phones, or people actually putting out hardware products like the Meta Ray-Ban glasses, like the RabbitR1, and like the Humane AI Pin. Now, I'm gonna be absolutely honest. When Humane AI came out with their original presentation of the Humane AI Pin, I was impressed, but when they told me the price, $699, I was not impressed. And immediately I said, you know what? People are gonna come out with hardware cheaper than this within a year. And they came out within 4 months. RabbitR1 did do something impressive by coming out with exactly the same technology, except it's not a pin that you wear on your fucking chest, over your heart or over your chest. That's very, to me, that's kind of, But anyway, Meta Ray-Bans. Let me show you something. Let me give you, Meta Ray-Bans has cameras. What does RabbitR1 have, and what does the Humane AI Pin has? It has a camera. What else do they all share? Multimodal capabilities. They can take photos and then explain what they see in the photos, right? They all share that capability, right? And then they all have a AI system built into it where you can ask questions, and only 2 of them have a non-subscription model, which is Meta and RabbitR1, which is a beautiful thing. You're paying for a lower price point, $299 for the glasses. $399 is the most you'll pay if you have any type of features. And for the RabbitR1s, they're pre-selling right now for $199, and I think we're gonna grab one just for the novelty purpose. So when you get to see what's going on, they're pretty much all the same product. Now you have to measure out which one is better. The RabbitR1 is a large action model, so it's actually beating everybody because it has its own hardware. It connects to your phone, and it shortens up the process time of you clicking and choosing and being prejudiced on who your Uber driver is going to be, or it just books it for you. From what I see, you can't look and see who it's going to be and things like that. It's just you book it. So Meta, they're doing great right now. They're actually training the new llama, and I'm blessed to be a part of the new early release program where we're allowed to have the multimodal capabilities on the Meta Ray-Bans, and it's nothing but impressive. So I'm looking forward to more updates with the Meta Ray-Bans. I'm looking forward to buying the RabbitR1s, and I'm looking forward to more videos about the Humane AI Pin. Why not? Like, I want to hear more people. Why is it like MetaQuest 3s, Apple products, we're seeing all these videos. Let me see more videos about the Humane AI Pin. And I just always want to tell my audience this. One of the biggest things I'm looking for is how far the real-time translation works. Humane AI does seem to have some video out there with real-time translation for Spanish and things like that, or Chinese, I believe. So if you're speaking English, it will real-time translate that to someone in another language. That is some of the biggest technology I think can bridge the gap between people that don't speak the same language with these multimodal capabilities. You get to see and understand what these languages are. And when people are speaking to you, you get to turn on a device that gets to real time, give it to you in English. And when you respond in English, they get to get that language spoken to them in their native language. That's one of the biggest things going on with this, and I think that is important. So pay attention to that. Like, subscribe, and share for more of my input. I think we should become a family that brings together input, and then we go after these companies and tell them to raise the fucking bar. Like, literally, like, they want us to be impressed with the bards and I'm not gonna say bard, but YouTube, sorry. But, you know, they want us to be impressed with all these AI models, but they make them so safe. They don't let you ask fun questions. You know, it's just really, you know, it's really like pulling teeth, getting it to do what you want it to do without being unethical, and of course, and doing anything wrong. So, yes, man, I want to continue this community. I like speaking about this. This is a part of my life now. I am a part of construction, but I like technology because I want to figure out how technology can make construction easier. How technology can make our bot, like, you think I don't want a robot to do you think I don't want a robotic crew over humans? Bye, guys. I'm out. The fuck?